各位同学，大家好，我是梁彩玲，欢迎大家回到英文检定1第7讲的节目。今天的题目是 Where to Park？ 常常有找不到停车位的困难吗？看我们今天的教大家的秘诀。首先看课程重点，第一个，银行往来相关的用语，比方说什么叫 loan、borrow、collateral、transaction， 还有发音的秘诀 K 加上 S 的发音。还有与银行相关职务的用语，比方说 loan officer、bank officer、employee 等等。好，在听今天课文之前，我们先来听 Dr. Culture 对我们课文的解释。
Parking in most major cities is an incredibly difficult task. Big cities are not able to provide a lot of space for parking due to the limited space available and the large population of people. Everyone that lives in a city naturally wants to park their car in the city in order to be close to their home and job, which makes the city's traffic become all but unbearable. It is not surprising then that parking fees in most cities are extremely high. In many American cities, it is very common for most people to not own a car because it is just too expensive. One of the most famous examples is New York, where there is a large metro and bus system that makes it unnecessary for people to own cars. San Francisco is a city just like New York, where parking is next to impossible to afford for the average citizen. On the other hand, in rural America, owning a car is very important because people often have to travel very far just to do their grocery shopping, which isn't the case in large cities because nothing is ever too far away. Not to mention, the car you drive also acts as a status symbol. A lot of Americans want to own a nice car because they believe it makes them seem important and successful, which fuels the purchasing of especially big, expensive, and gaudy-looking cars. Back to the story. The man in the story owns a Rolls-Royce, which is one of the most expensive cars available. Having a Rolls-Royce is a status symbol in American society. People that own a Rolls-Royce often have a chauffeur, and being able to afford another person to drive you around is an even stronger status symbol.
好，接下来我们要来做 Exercise 1， 请同学们听，然后把10个空格填上。
A businessman walks into a bank in San Francisco and asks for the loan officer. He says he is going to Europe on business for 2 weeks and needs to borrow $7,000. The bank officer says the bank will need some kind of security for such a loan. So the businessman hands over the keys to a Rolls-Royce parked on the street in front of the bank. Everything checks out, and the bank agrees to accept the car as collateral for the loan. An employee drives the Rolls-Royce into the bank's underground garage and parks it there. 2 weeks later, the businessman returns, repays the $7,000, and the interest, which comes to $19.67. The loan officer says, "We are very happy to have had your business, and this transaction has worked out very nicely. But we are a little confused. While you were away, we checked you out and found that you are a multi-millionaire. What confuses us is why you would bother to borrow $7,000. The businessman replied, "Where else in San Francisco can I park my car for 2 weeks for $20?" A businessman walks into a bank in San Francisco and asks for the loan officer. He says he is going to Europe on business for 2 weeks and needs to borrow $7,000. The bank officer says the bank will need some kind of security for such a loan. So the businessman hands over the keys to a Rolls-Royce parked on the street in front of the bank. Everything checks out, and the bank agrees to accept the car as collateral for the loan. An employee drives the Rolls-Royce into the bank's underground garage and parks it there. 2 weeks later, the businessman returns, repays the $7,000 and the interest, which comes to $19.67. The loan officer says, "We are very happy to have had your business, and this transaction has worked out very nicely. But we are a little confused. While you were away, we checked you out and found that you are a multi-millionaire. What confuses us is why you would bother to borrow $7,000. The businessman replied, "Where else in San Francisco can I park my car for 2 weeks for $20?
好，我们接下来要来对答案了。同学们对了几个呢？好，我们看第一句。A businessman walks into a bank in San Francisco and asks for a loan officer. 第一句话是说，有一个商人走进去 San Francisco， 这是哪里呢？这是美国的旧金山，一个很大的城市。那他走进去这个大城市要做什么呢？他要求要见借款、贷款的 officer 的相关的人员。He says he's going to Europe. 好，第一格的答案出来了 ，Europe, E-U-R-O-P-E. On business, on business 是要出差。他说他要去哪里出差呢 ？Europe 就是欧洲，要出差，出差多久 ？For 2 weeks. 他要去出差2个礼拜。那他需要做什么呢 ？And needs to borrow $7,000. 他需要借7000块。OK。The bank officer says the banks will need some kind of security for such a loan. 好，第二题的答案是 security，S-E-C-U-R-I-T-Y。那银行的人怎么说呢？你要借钱就要有担保品啦，所以他说你要借钱可以，那你有没有提供什么担保品呢 ？So the businessman hands over the key. Hands over the key. OK， 第三题的答案是 hands over, H-A-N-D-S, over the keys to a Rolls Royce. OK， 第四题的答案是 Rolls, R-O-L-L-S. 第5格是 Royce。这2个音听起来很像，但是拼法是不一样的，合起来就是一部名车劳斯莱斯。OK， 那部劳斯莱斯停在哪里呢 ？Parked on the street in front of the bank， 停在银行前面的街上。他就把钥匙交给了银行的人，做什么呢？当做担保品啦，因为他要借钱嘛。那他就用一个抵押物品 ，OK， 就是他的劳斯莱斯了。Everything checks out, and the bank agrees to accept the car as collateral for the loan. 第6题的答案是 accept，A-C-C-E-P-T。这个等一下我们 Words in English 会再解释这些字。那我们现在看整句什么意思 ？Everything checks out 就是每件事情都弄清楚了。And the bank agrees to accept the car. 银行也同意了，这个车子的确是这个人的，所以他是可以接受这辆车子当做什么 ？As collateral for the loan， 当做这笔贷款的抵押品 ，OK， 担保品。An employee drives the Rolls-Royce into the bank's underground garage. 第7题的答案 underground garage 是地下停车场。银行的人呢，就把这辆劳斯莱斯停到银行的地下室去了 ，and parks it there， 就把它停在那里。好，我们先休息一下，待会儿再继续。好啦，那接下来发生什么事情呢 ？2 weeks later， 2个礼拜之后 ，the businessman returns。商人就回来啦，他说要去出差2个礼拜，他就回来了。回来他做了什么事 repays the $7,000， 他付清他7000块的贷款。那贷款要不要利息呢？要啊，当然要利息。利息 and interest， 利息多少钱呢 ？Which comes to 1967 cents， 19块6毛7，就是将近20块美金的利息。这个是很重要的一点，请同学们要记住哦。他借了多少钱？对，他借了7000块，他付了多少利息？啊，那个小数点我们四舍五入借了，等于付了20块钱的利息，这是重点哦，所以要记住，这20块是很重要的。The loan officer says， 银行的人就跟他说了 ，We are very happy to have had your business。银行的人就跟他说，我们很高兴可以做成您的生意，有你来贷款，那你也付了这个利息。And this transaction has worked out very nicely， 他说这笔交易呢也很成功的完成了，但是呢有一个问题，什么问题呢？第8题的答案 We are a little confused。第8题的答案 confused， C-O-N-F-U-S-E-D， 我们有一点不明白 ，confused 是有点困惑，所以困惑在哪里呢？他说 While you were away， 你在出差在欧洲的时候呢，记得吗？他人是在 San Francisco， 在旧金山，是美国，他要去欧洲出差，所以就是你不在国内的时候 ，While you were away, we checked you out。我们去查了一下 ，check something out 就是去查一下什么事情，查一下某人，做一些征信的动作。那发现什么呢 ？And found that you are a 第9题的答案 multi-millionaire。你是个亿万富翁 ，multi-millionaire， 这是第9题的答案。既然这个人这么有钱，所以他就问了 ，What confuses us is why would you bother？ 第10题的答案 ，bother B-O-T-H-E-R， 你为什么要 bother 来借 borrow $7,000？ 哎，同学们会觉得很奇怪，这个人开着一部劳斯莱斯。这么有钱，他为什么要来跟银行借7000块呢？而且2个礼拜付了20块钱的利息哦。好，你看看人家是怎么变有钱的，告诉你这个秘密。The businessman replied， 这商人就说了 ，Where else in San Francisco can I park my car for 2 weeks for $20？ 他的回答很妙，他说我在旧金山啊，哪里可以找得到一个停车位？停2个礼拜只要20块钱美金呢，所以他是要借钱还是要停车呢？他是要停车，所以你下次记住了，有钱人想的是跟我们不太一样的，他是为了要找一个停车位，20块钱美金可以停2个礼拜 ，OK， 所以他就去跟银行借了7000块，这个很划算，对不对？好，我们接下来看 Dr. Culture 的补充。
So now we know that the man in the story is very rich because he has an expensive car and he lives in a very expensive city. But the later part of the story also shows why this man is so rich. First off, the man is very smart. He knows how business works. He knows what is needed to achieve financial success, ingenuity. He also knows how to make the best use of money. He makes his money work for him rather than him working for his money. This idea is very popular in America, which comes from the stock market. The idea is that you invest some of your money now, and in the future, you'll get something you want in return. The second thing we know about this man is that he is very economical. He knows how to save money. Regardless of how much money he has, he still values the saving of money. A man that has so much money that to him, paying for parking in an expensive city like San Francisco wouldn't even affect his financial security. However, the fact that the man still tries to save himself some money at the expense of the bank shows us that he is a very frugal man and that he probably wasn't born to a rich family. A man who is born very rich does not know what it is like to have to work hard to make your own money. Such a man would not try and save money by scamming a bank out of cheap parking. In America, people value the so-called self-made man, a man who has worked his way up and become rich through his own hard work and diligence. This man is already successful and doesn't need to be economical like this anymore. But he can't help but be this way because it is this attitude that made him successful in the first place. In short, this is obviously a story of a self-made man.
银行业务往来的相关用语有哪些呢？第一个字 loan，L-O-A-N 是贷款，贷款是银行借给你的，叫 loan。OK， 我们来看一下今天的这个例句。A businessman walks into a bank in San Francisco and asks for the loan officer。好，这句话是说一个商人走进去旧金山的一间银行 and asks for the loan officer， 贷款的相关的人员 loan officer。这里除了我们要看这个 loan 贷款之外，后面那个 officer 也很好用。比方说警察，警察怎么说？以前叫 policeman， 现在我们叫 police officer， 就是这个 officer。police 后面加上 officer， 警官 police officer。这个 officer 因为以前叫 policeman， 后面是 man 的。那现在警察也有女生当警察，所以我们就把那个 man 拿掉 ，police officer。那这里是 loan officer，OK？、那下一个 borrow 特别请同学们注意一下，是我借进来，这是有方向的。前面那个 loan 是借出去的，是贷款，借给人家借出去的。borrow 是我要借进来的，叫 borrow。May I borrow your books？ 我可以借一下你的书吗 ？May I borrow your pen？May I borrow something？OK， 借用，这是借进来有方向的，是从别人那里借到你这里，你用 borrow。He says he's going to Europe on business for 2 weeks and needs to borrow $7,000。下次同学们看到这个 dollar sign， 就是指的是美金。那你后面念完数字 7,000， 后面请你记得要讲 dollars，$7,000。所以他需要介入，因为这个人要去欧洲出差2个礼拜，所以他需要借进来介入。OK，borrow、7000块美金。那下一个字担保品的英文怎么说呢 ？Collateral，C-O-L-L-A-T-E-R-A-L， 担保品。什么时候会用到的担保品呢？你来上学要担保品吗？你去旅行需要担保品吗？都不用。什么时候才要呢？去银行借钱的时候就需要这个字了。所以这个字要记起来。当银行要你 What is the collateral for your loan？ 那你就要讲啦，你一定要有担保品啦。你要贷款，比方说用车子，你要有抵押的东西才能借钱。所以这个字非常重要，最好是不要去借钱。但是当你需要的时候，你就要听得懂这个字。The bank agrees to accept the car as collateral for the loan。接受什么东西当做担保品？介系词是用 as。OK，for the loan 对这笔贷款来讲，它可以当做担保品 as collateral。那请同学们特别注意一下这个字的拼法 ，C-O-L-L-A-T-E-R-A-L collateral。也特别注意一下它的发音 collateral。OK， 那下一个字 transaction 交易。We are very happy to have had your business, and this transaction has worked out very nicely. 这里 have had to have had 就是表示我们这笔交易已经完成了。 我们非常高兴，我们可以跟您做这笔生意。And this transaction 这笔交易呢 has worked out very nicely， 就是我们有借出，那你也有偿还，有利息都付清了，这笔交易实在是太完美了。好 ，transaction 各种交易都叫 transaction。好，我们先休息一下，待会儿再继续。ask ask 单独没有加 s 的时候是 ask， 但是加上 s 之后呢，请你不要念成 asks， 就是 asks，OK asks。那第二个也是 look looks， 没有不要念成 looks，OK look， 你就是在喉咙里面有一个塑到声音 look。那 s 就出来了。同样的 walks 后面的 walks， 注意一下，同学们念这个字的时候 ，l 是不发音的。它虽然有一个 l 在那里，但是它是一个有形无音的字，不要被这个 l 骗到啦，不要念成 walks，OK， walks。
Words in use. Europe. He says he is going to Europe on business for 2 weeks and needs to borrow $7,000.
Europe, E-U-R-O-P-E， 欧洲这个字，请同学们特别要记得的是，它 E 要大写。欧洲、美国这些有关国家、continent 各大洲的，都请你们要大写，特别注意一下。E-U-R-O-P-E Europe， 好 ，E-U 是念 U 的音。那 Euro 如果把后面的 P-E 拿掉，我们讲欧元怎么说呢？现在欧洲各个国家都使用统一的货币，叫欧元。我们说这个东西多少欧多少欧，就是 Euro，E-U-R-O。如果下次看到货币的代表 E-U-R-O， 指的就是欧元，那就跟这个欧洲是有关系的。这个字要特别记起来。下一个字
hand over. So the businessman hands over the keys to a Rolls Royce parked on the street in front of the bank.
那接下来 hands over， 它原来的字是 hand 本来是手 ，OK， 同学们学过的是 hand in hand， 手牵手 shake hands 跟人家握手。那在这里的 hand 是当作动词来用，很多的字是你以前学过的，但是有不同的词性，就会有不同的意思。hand over 就是把什么东西从你的手上过渡到别人那里去，那就是移交 hand over。下一个
accept. Everything checks out, and the bank agrees to accept the car as collateral for the loan.
accept A-C-C-E-P-T 是接受，它这个字是动词 accept， 请同学们念这个字的时候特别注意一下 A-C-C accept， 不要念成 accept， 第一个 C 没有发成可的音，它就是 C-A-C-C 发一个 accept， 发一个死的音 accept，OK，下一个
underground. An employee drives the Rolls into the bank's underground garage and parks it there.
underground U-N-D-E-R-G-R-O-U-N-D under 这个字其实很容易想象 ，OK， 很富有画面的。under 是在什么什么底下，对不对？那 ground 就是地面 ，underground 地上。那 underground 就是在地下，那就是地下室咯 ，underground。地下室的停车位就叫 underground parking。如果下雨啦，或者太热了，你不想要把车子停在地面上晒太阳，或者会淋到雨，你就可以说 I'm looking for underground parking。I'm looking for underground garage。garage 除了当车库，也可以当做停车场的意思。好，下一个
confused. The loan officer says, "We are very happy to have had your business, and this transaction has worked out very nicely, but we are a little confused."
Confused, confused, C-O-N-F-U-S-E-D， 这个字是感到困惑，前面一定是用人。I am confused。你不能说the car is confused， 你不能把物当成主词，因为这些是人去感到怎么样。I am surprised, I'm confused, I am tired。OK， 都是 ED 形容人感到怎么样。好，那下一个
Multimillionaire. While you were away, we checked you out and found that you are a multimillionaire.
千万富翁，以前我们学的是 millionaire 百万富翁，对不对？那百万富翁已经不够看了，你觉得他实在太有钱了，已经不是只有100万了，也不是只有1000万，其实可能是好几亿了。Multimillionaire， multi 就是多元的 ，multilingual 就是多元的语言，你会讲很多语言的 multilingual、multicultural、multimillionaire， 所以这个是把 multi 加上 millionaire 两个合起来，就是属于超级超级有钱的。OK， 好多个百万，加起来就是千万亿万的，表示形容一个人非常有钱。那下一个
Bother. What confuses us is why you bother to borrow $7,000.
bother B-O-T-H-E-R， 本来我们学过的，同学们比较熟悉的是打扰I hate to bother you. OK， 我实在不想要打扰你。But I need to ask you a quick question. 我实在不想打扰你，但是我可不可以问你一个很快的问题呢？类似这样的。以前学的是 bother， 就是打扰什么人。那在这里你不可以翻译成打扰 ，OK， 是费心。你怎么还会 even bother? What confuses is why would you bother to borrow $7,000? 你这么有钱了，你干嘛还要费心去借7000块呢？你又不少那7000块 ，OK？Bother， 所以你就是在形容一个人实在有点画蛇添足的时候 ，Why do you even bother to come？ 你怎么还会这么千里迢迢的跑来呢 ？Bother to 怎么样 ？Why do you even bother to say hello？ 反正你都要跟我分手，你干嘛还 Why do you bother to say hello？ 你都跟我分手了，你干嘛还要特别弯进来跟我 say hello？Bother 怎么样？就是表示人特别费心去做一件事，那这件事是不需要的，完全不需要做的，那就叫 bother。好，这个在文章里面我们常常会看到。那它隐藏的意思就是说，表示借7000块钱这件事情是需要的还是不需要的？表示它是不需要的，所以他说 Why you bother？ 对他来讲根本就是不必要的一个动作，所以才会用 bother。那 bother 放进这个文章里面，它可以拿掉，它也可以不要用，意思还是一样。但是加了 bother 之后呢，让人家就感觉出来了，他非常有钱。对照这个7000块，9牛1毛，所以 bother 放进来之后，就画龙点睛的效果了。OK， 好，谢谢各位同学收看我们今天英文检定1第7讲的节目。今天的题目是不是非常有趣呢？同学们以后知道怎么样找到省钱的停车方法了吧 ？OK， 谢谢大家收看，我是梁凯琳，祝福大家英检一定灵。